Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I'd like to begin by offering my congratulations to Senator Sweeney on becoming the new Senate President and Senator Buono on becoming the new Senate Majority Leader. I'd also like to thank Senator Sarlo and Assemblyman Greenwald for being here today. They're obviously going to be key players in the months ahead as we continue our focus on fixing New Jersey's budget and reinvigorating our economy. It won't be an easy road, but I look forward to working with all of you. Earlier today, I received the formal support of the Assembly Democratic majority to become the new Assembly Speaker on January 12th. I thank my colleagues for their confidence. I am grateful and humbled by their support. This is a time of great change for New Jersey, and also a time that we are confronted with great challenges. The Assembly Democratic majority, along with our colleagues in the Senate, are ready to take them on. Following Joe Roberts will be no easy task. He will leave behind a giant legacy, whether it be his fight to help those with autism or on property tax reform, among others. And New Jersey is better for Speaker Roberts' efforts. But we are prepared to build on his past successes. We have a lot of work to do, and while no one knows how the coming years will play out, I know that we're all committed to creating a better New Jersey for everyone. This legislative leadership team will be prepared to work in partnership with Governor-elect Christie to face the issues in bipartisan fashion. We will be fair and we will look for common ground. But I pledge to you that the core values that define us as Democrats will remain our priority. We will be unwavering on that principle. Personally, I am honored and humbled by the faith the Assembly Democratic Caucus has shown in me in naming me Speaker for the 2010-11 legislative session. I am also very excited that my colleague, Assemblyman Joseph Cryan, has been elected as our Majority Leader. His energy and commitment is legendary, and I know he will be a great partner and leader for our caucus. This leadership team reflects New Jersey's great diversity and shares a passion for making the state more affordable for everyone. Again, I thank my colleagues for their confidence in me to lead our efforts during this time of great change. I know this is a significant day, and as I've said, I am grateful for the opportunity. It's not an opportunity that has come along often for people like myself. After all, the only woman speaker was Marion West Higgins in 1965, and the only African-American speaker was the Reverend S. Howard Woodson in 1974 and 1975. Speakers West Higgins and Woodson broke historic barriers, and I am honored to follow in their footsteps. I also know that if you want to be a catalyst for change, you have to be in the driver's seat. As I take that seat, I vow to always put New Jersey first as we consider the many serious issues facing our state.
Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, my name's Joe Cryan. I just had the privilege of being elected the Assembly Majority Leader today, and I just want to first off thank all my colleagues for the privilege of working with all of you and the opportunities that we have together. We are an optimistic group with an optimistic vision for the future. But I think as much and anywhere else as our caucus moved today, as we elected a trailblazing leader in Sheila Oliver, was something of a real excitement in our caucus. There was a synergy there where people were generally anticipating a very positive future, not only within our caucus, but within the state of New Jersey. I want to echo Majority Leader Bono's comments in terms of looking for that opportunity for common ground with the governor-elect. But I also want to be clear that from an Assembly Majority Caucus standpoint, we brought back every incumbent member of our caucus, and in fact brought back 47 or 48 members, and we didn't lose that part of the message in this election either. So while we search for the common ground that Majority Leader Bono talked about, and I know this new Senate President did as well, and the Speaker-elect made it quite clear today that we would search for that common ground continually, that what we will do, however, is remain very, very much understanding of the fact that our members were brought back for a particular vision with a particular record that they intend to stand for and to stand with each other for as we stand together in unity. You know, we do intend to, at a very strong level, hold Governor-elect Christie to the promises that he made to the people of New Jersey. As we hear them, we continue to work with them in a reasonable and rational fashion. But the idea that, you know, we're simply going to listen to what the governor says, we also understand. We just all went through a very hard, fast election in our caucus as well. So we intend to make sure where we can work with them, we will. Where we can't, we're going to stand for our democratic values, for our values that our constituents demand, and we will continue to stand for the things that will continue to work for progress for all of New Jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. My name is Louis Greenwald, and I'm honored to be here as a part of this team. In 1977, at the age of 9 years old, I had the privilege of watching my mother become the first woman ever elected mayor of Cherry Hill. And my mother would be very proud that I am standing here today with the first woman, African-American woman, to be elected Speaker and the first woman to be elected Majority Leader of the State Senate. She would be very proud to know that we have come a long way since 1977. She would also be proud to know that we have not given up on our principles of what is important to remember to go to work every day and represent the neediest people of this state. As chairman of the Budget Committee, I've traveled to every corner of this state, and why I'm proud to stand here as a member of this team of people is because we cover every corner, every nook and cranny of this state, from the southernmost tip of Salem County up to Bergen County. And we will make sure that the interests of those people are heard. What I learned in this election is something that I already know and that Barbara and I have preached over the last number of years on the Budget Committee. We have remarkable programs in this state, whether we've built cancer centers in New Brunswick that have now expanded to South Jersey, whether we've invested in stem cell research at Coriel to unlock the keys to children with autism, whether or not we have beaten the rest of the country on health insurance reform, where we've enrolled 100,000 people and declined our uninsurance rolls by 11%. The public has said very clearly, as great as some of those programs may be, if they can't afford to live in this state, they can't take advantage of those programs. Our commitment will be to make sure that the future of this state, the responsibility of the economic stability of this state, is fairly balanced and not balanced on the neediest or on the working class. We will help this governor, this new governor, in a bipartisan fashion, achieve his promises and his commitments. Because the promises that he has made is not just to Republican children, but to our children as well. And I promise you this, we will be there to fight along with him to make sure that property taxes come down and that we get off the addiction of property taxes to fund local government. We will make sure that income tax is lessened for the burden for everyone across this state if he is meaningful to it, and that we will make sure that everyone is given an equal chance to have an opportunity to achieve their dreams, as we saw happen here today with people like Sheila Oliver and Barbara Bono. It's been an honor to be a part of this team, and we look forward to working with them and the rest of our caucus in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. Thank you very much.